Once upon a time, there was a boy, an orphan without a single toy. His name was Pete. His world was grey, until he found a friend one day. It was no normal friend he'd found. She was but the prettiest girl in town. From that day on, the summer bore adventures every single morn. Her name was Wren, so young and gay. She even had a small piano she'd play. From sharps and flats to middle C, she taught Pete to play and read. But on one fateful evening they went looking for some place to play. Pete and Wren stumbled through a door onto an abandoned asylum floor. And from the shadows, a face of white snatched poor Wren out of sight. Pete was not like Wren at all. He was timid, scared, and small. And this was his last farewell, for Pete into a coma fell.
Hey, it's me.
1001, 1002, 1003. Oh, crap, not another interruption. I told myself I need to jump to 1,550,000,000. It will make me feel amazing. Same reason growing my hair out to 1.73 meters will make me feel like a god. My therapist asked me the same stupid questions. Mind your own business, dude. So, can I help you? 1015, 1016, 1017. Considering you're the reason everyone's parents have been missing all summer, I'd keep questions like that on the down low. I mean, you fainted in terror as Ren was kidnapped, so the grown-ups went to Blackfork Asylum to try and find her. They haven't been back since. It's all right, buddy. Just be careful asking stupid questions. I, for one, am about to head out to look for my dad because of you. After I finish counting, of course. Finally awake! My heart is full. I was about to adventure out to the Spiderian sewer to look for the grown-ups. I'll admit, my tummy is filled with little butterflies. That coma must have given you a serious case of retrograde amnesia. The Spiderian sewer was our favorite spot last summer. Me, you, Ren, everyone! Anyways, I think a grown-up might be down there. I heard screaming. Golly, you don't want to know what I think, my curious friend. If you must know, it is my belief that, well, that your girlfriend is likely dead. Oh, my heart skips a beat just thinking the dreadful thought. Her epilepsy hasn't been great lately, Pete. Without her medication, I'm not sure how long she'll last. I'd help you find her, but I gotta go check out the Spiderian sewer first.
Hey! We honestly didn't think you'd make it out of your coma, bro. It's been a while since you were awake. You really don't remember what happened? Well, I'm glad you're back. Too bad about Ren, though. I mean, apparently she was, like, kidnapped right in front of your face, bro. The kids are saying you got so scared you went into a coma. Don't worry, nobody's judging. You were just too chicken to take care of her. The slug wasn't worth it to you, I get it. Ren's nickname? We all call her the Slug. It started as the Red Wind Slugger, you know, because of her epic baseball bat. You've forgotten a lot, haven't you, bro? Not sure where she hid it, though.
Pete, it's me, Bird. You woke up. I'm locked in this cage. That's what's up. I just saw Ren. Yeah, a man carried her down into the Spiderian sewer. Without her medication, I don't see her lasting much longer. Okay, quick, use that bat to get me out of this cage.
Parkour. Up here, Pete. It is I, the mighty parkour ninja, Gumboisa, at your service. Yeah, I just saw some guy take her down into the Spiderian sewer. He was just crawling around, dragging her in a cage. Not sure if that's a problem. I tried to help, honest. But, well, I already told John I'd help him find his dad. So, yeah, I'm busy. Just kidding. Yeah, Ren taught me how to get on these egg things. She just never taught me how to get down. Still trying to work that out. Yep, Ren was a parkour legend, dude. She made me these sexy magnetic gloves. Really helps me grip these eggs. I call them Gomboisa grips. I think she might have another pair somewhere in her house. Anyways, dude, once I figure out how to get down, John and I are heading to the cemetery. Meet us there if you want to help find his dad.
Face, get over here and help me! I'm stuck! Isn't it obvious, Puke? I have hypoinflammatory disorder. I inflate randomly. Give me my sewing needle, Puke Fart. My mom gave it to me for emergency poppage for just such occasions. Those little turds, the spiders, snatched it right out of my pocket and ran up a tree. What are you, stupid? Ever since your precious little Ren went missing, things have gotten strange. So hurry up. If you don't get me my sewing needle fast, the spiders are gonna bite my face off.
Ren's favorite spot. Pete, check it out, in the tree. Is that Simeon's sewing needle?
hurts so bad, but you have to pop me. 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go! Help! Help! These spiders are gonna eat me alive!
Welcome to my state-of-the-art research facility. This, my friend, is where I'll crack the case to the missing adults and our poor friend Red. There's no question science can't answer. Although I have to admit, all I have are questions. Let's examine the facts. Fact: there's a giant centipede downstairs, and she only seems to respond to smell. Fact: there's some weird man sneaking around Redwind and beyond. I even snapped a photo of him on the water tower in the marsh. Yes, all of these facts are definitely strange. Last, my mind can only fathom the rich rewards of writing my thesis to such bewildering questions. I should get back to work. Goodbye, Pete. Nothing a day's reading and research can't handle.
Preston's drawn a diagram in chalk on the roots. Centispider. Length, 3 miles. Age, 1 week. Properties: deaf, blind, and sleepy. It is possible she was heavily sedated. Notes: elevated heart rate occurs with certain smells, specifically sludge, spider eggs, and sand. This day just keeps getting weirder and weirder. What is that thing?
It was that thing again. That thing had taken Ren.
Don't be mad. I'm just a child.
But his wrinkling face only smiled.
I'm starving, and I need to eat. So I snatched your pal. The perfect treat. A snack like that is said to make your wrinkling skin look younger.
silly puke. I think she's hungry.
Wow, this thing is horrifying. I have a theory. Never mind. It's a little crazy. Let's just keep moving.
I hope your precious Wren is dead. You're sorry. You owe me a list of favors.
Pete. Hey, Pete. It's me, Gone Toddler. I'm playing a game of hide and seek with my big bro, Gone Boysa. You seen him around? Where's the F for app? What darn. He tricked me. I don't think he was actually playing hide and seek. Wish I could beat his butt. I'm sick of him tricking me. I can never reach him though on those eggs. Maybe if I had that bat though. Did you know that you can swing upwards with your bat and go a little bit higher than normal? Yeah, swing that bat when you jump and you can go a bit higher like a cool kid.
centipede thingy. Is it wearing an apron?
You see? You're so funny! I'm all in for me! What is this in all my time to you? Push you around like that! Come here, and I'll keep you safe!
Dude, I'm so confused. Now that I'm thinking about it, I heard Gumboyza talking about this a week ago. Looks like the grown-ups are turning into monsters. That can't be. Anyways, Gumboyza mentioned finding 3 sleeping monsters. I hate to say it, but I think we need to wake them up to find Ren. They apparently know how to sing. 1 down, 2 to go. Quick, let's go play that song we learned on Ren's piano. Yikes! Is that Simeon?
$3,020, $3,021, $3,022. I heard about Simeon's mom. Yeah. I'm not so sure I want you helping me find my dad.
Parkour! Where you been, dude? Nice. How about you be a hero and join me and John in Neverwood Cemetery? We could use your ripe and shiny biceps.
What's up? Oh, nothing. Just thinking about my parents. I miss them. Yeah, they've been missing a while. You ever heard of the Booty Bum Water Tower? I have a theory. Dude, you're like Ghost White. I don't think you can handle it. No way, dude. This story isn't for kids. It's for big boys. I'm like a zillion years older. Plus, my dad said I was his big boy, and he could beat up your dad. Now I miss my dad.
Hey Pete, friend, if you could call me back, that'd be great.
Pete, is it really you? Ren's boyfriend? Ren's the best thing ever. Anyways, wanna hear an extra shady secret Gamboisa told me? Gamboisa told me if you swing your bat while hanging on vines, you can swing faster. Show off to me and give me a thrill by swinging your bat while on the vine to get over to that ledge to your right. Great! I just received a thrill!
It was him again, that Dr. Smile, singing softly a lullaby. Sleep quiet, my precious babe. Don't let your eyelids separate. Singing is against the rules. Singing is not yours.
How's it going? I'm gum toddler number 3. You're Ren's best friend, right? My big brother Gamboisa thinks she's God. Anyways, thanks for getting me out. I'll teach you a secret if you want. You can cut those vines at the X point if you have a sharp enough weapon. If you cut them, they drop those orange bomb thingies. Cool, right? That bat you have, though, might not be sharp enough. My sister might be able to help you there.
He's in a coma and his intestines smell fresh!
Parkour. Ow. A sharp stick, actually. Ended up just falling out of that tree in Redwind Field. I'm fine. My butt kind of hurts a lot, though. Feels like acid was poured on it. Parkour! Nah, I've been too busy looking for John's dad. Captured 3 other adults, though. Careful, though. I just got him to go to sleep. If they start screaming again, it's sure to wake up that monster. Look, I'm not gonna keep explaining things like you're 5. It's time to grow up, pal.
Pete. Want to be able to cut those vines at the X point? That bat of yours won't really cut it. Get it? Cut it? Anyways, if you go find me my box of nails, I can make your bat spiky and awesome. You'll be able to cut those vines. Vines drop eggs, and eggs explode. Get it?
$5,020, $5,021, $5,022. Hey, man. Just about to give up looking for my dad. I can't seem to find him anywhere. No skin off my nose, though. It's kind of cool, running around without parents, eating bacon every night before bed. 3.5 strips of bacon. No more, no less. Things really haven't been better. As long as you can stay away from the grown-ups, life is good. It's kind of scary when they chase you. You look scared. Maybe you should stick to sleeping. You seem to be really good at that.
This place was really special to you guys, wasn't it? Poor Ren. We've got to get her back. It's the box of nails. Let's take him back to Gomgrolsa.
You found my nails. Good for you. Proud of you. Here, let me make that bat of yours sharp enough to cut that vine at the X point and get that bomb.
Looks like the Booty Bum Gang's fort. Pizza rolls, soda, TV. Punky and his gang really know how to party. What's up with this music, though? Yikes. Something is etched in this stone slab. In honor of the dead, please keep quiet. Also, touching the tombstones is disrespectful and really an awful thing to do. Something is etched on the rock. I hereby swear to forever and ever be best friends. Pete and Ren.
Get over here and give me a hug.
Great work, Pete. But don't you feel a little bad about John's dad? Oh well, what's done is done. Ooh, let's head back to Ren's house and play that song. Woo!
Watch out for Punky. That's me, Punky. Simeon said I should go and find him some help, but I'm too busy dancing. Do you like my dance moves? It's my birthday. I'm so proud of myself for turning another age. I'm finally old enough to start learning how to math and how to science. Nah, wanna hear the real reason I'm dancing? Well, a sneaky spider came up and whispered in my ear. Wanna know what he said? He said, Dr. Smile's gonna eat your thighs. Did you hear that?
Yikes. First the storm rolling in, and now crazy grown-ups? What's next? Where is everybody?
My daddy had it coming for him. Look at him hanging up there. Lol, I'm just messing. I captured him because he tried to rip off my shoulder blades. Dead serious, bruh. Acted like a crazy zombie. But can I be honest? I feel so much relief knowing he's tied up. Tell me, Pete, did your dad ever pay much attention to you? That's right. You had to mooch off poor Ren's parents. Huh, nice.
Something's stuck in my throat. Help me. The smoke from the power plant might make me sneeze.
Up here! I've been looking all over for you. Come up here. I gotta tell you something. I need to whisper it, though, because, frankly, I'm ashamed. Hi. So, listen. I don't know if I can say it, but it's not my fault. I just got scared, that's all. Oh, here goes nothing. I've been stealing Sugar Blaster's candies from the barber shop all summer. Skunky said he'd slaughter my face if I didn't. I'm certainly ashamed, but in the end, my guilt can actually help you. You see, Skunky will do almost anything for Sugar Blasters. Even turn on the power. Unfortunately, I had to hide them from my parents last week, buried them, hope they're still fresh. But that's all I'm saying. I don't want to go to jail for being the dreadful villain I am.
Watch out for Punky. That's me. Punky. It's my birthday. Did you see what Skunky got me? It's a speak and say. My speak and say. It's those cool toys you pull the lever and it makes animal sounds. I love it. I'll let you play with it if you want. Just promise me you won't break it. It's so cool. I even train my pets at the water tower to respond to certain sounds. They seem to like the sound of a kitty. Yeah, it really is. My brother Skunky got it for me. Well, I mean, that's his new name. Skunky's name wasn't always Skunky. Everyone in Redwood Park is still confused, especially the post office. They keep calling him Colin. Yeah, it honestly pisses me off. I was the one to change my name first. Now everyone calls me Skunky. No, I'm Punky. Whatevs. At least I got my speak and say. Please, 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 if you play with it, do not break it.
Punky's Speak and Say. You can whack the handle and it will say animal sounds. Nice.
The cow says... The fingers say... The good boy says... The chimp says... The gun says... The baby says... I want the milk. The kitty says...
This Speak and Say is getting heavy. I'm dropping it. Is that the Booty Bum key? This should open the Booty Bum clubhouse.
There he sat, that Dr. Smile, face down in a pool of bile. Dr. Smile looked up and gazed at Pete's white and trembling face. Come closer to my teeth, little Pete. Your friends won't miss you fast asleep.
August 5th, 1965. Dearest Diary, I'm feeling downcast today. I watched her as she talked to that silly orphan boy, her hair sweeping through the wind like shampoo-scented waves of grass. Ren is so creative, so brave, so everything. The purest form of beauty, unmatched, a goddess of smooth, sun-freckled shoulders. I'm in awe of her. So often do I wish that I could say it proudly, out loud. Why, oh words, aren't you so broken? A bully's mouth with no hesitation. In other news, Colin suddenly decided his name should be Skunky. I prefer his full name, Colin James Coy. But whatever, if the shoe fits. Introspectively and affectionately, Simeon. August 6th, 1965. Dearest Diary, my sunshine, my dancing princess of feminine mystery is still missing. Wren, where art thou? If your stupid piss-mouthed boyfriend wasn't such a coward, maybe he could have protected you, but neither would I. Neither would I. A trivial poem is all I have for you, my love. My mare, my garden flower in despair. Wren, A Galaxy Afar, by Simeon Richardson. Wren, A Galaxy Afar. A glinting pink and fading star. Me, a lifeless planet bare. Impossible. I'd like to travel there. Who can hold her blinding light, my precious queen of golden might? To peek and see her blinding glare, a pointless rock would never dare. Wren, a galaxy afar, a smiling, laughing, friendly mare. Me, a lifeless planet, scared. Introspectively and affectionately, Simeon. August 7th, 1965. I snuck into Wren's house today to see if maybe she'd returned. Pete was still asleep as usual in his stupid cot, but my beautiful Wren was nowhere to be found. I now know my task. I, her knight in shining armor, shall save her and protect her. In spite of my phobia, I shall enter the Spiderian sewer. Introspectively and affectionately, Simeon.
Hello. Welcome to Booty Bum's super secret post office. First name, please. Last name, please. Oh, wait, there's only one Pete. Let me see here. I've got nothing for you, man. Not with that name, anyway. I've got nothing for you, man. Unless you have another name. First name, please. The only mail I've got is for a Colin, a Milton, and a Perry. Oh, wow. There's 3 different people in this town with that first name. Middle name, please. I've got middle names of Stephen, James, and John. What? There's 3 different people in this town with that first and middle name. Last name, please. I've got last names of Richardson, Coy, and Pemtroil. Oh yeah, here it is. Thank you, Mr. Coy. Looks like you've got a message from Preston.
Holy sugar blasters! Gimme those. Preston was supposed to give those to me. Holy sugar! I swear, I feel 10 times more powerful. What a rush! You know what, dude? I owe you one. Okay, here's the secret switch. Give it a whack and the power will be back on. Get ready. My granny is gonna start yakking.
Thank you. I think the smoke from the power plant made me sneeze. What was that thing I coughed on? Wait, was that my song? You can't have my song. Aren't you supposed to beat me before using my song? I'm like a boss, right?
Want to hear my super secret again? Show off to me and give me a thrill by swinging your bat.
Gave my grandson sugar blasters. Those things are gonna rot out his 2 remaining teeth. Not cool. First you steal my song, and now I find out you've been force-feeding sugar to my one and only Sunshine Crest. Wanna know the sad thing? You will never wake up. All because you didn't fear me. Betty!
More heart monitors. Are they saying something?
Oh, hello. Would you like to make an appointment? Pete, is that you? You're so tiny. You make me feel so old. I'm just glad I still have my hair. Dr. Smile's not in his office right now. He doesn't really like room 303 that much anymore. He's been spending a lot of time in the attic.
Pete, is that you? Why are you so small? It's me, Gomboisa. Doc was right. I've lost it. Oh, this is my private $1 million training gym. Gomboisa Elite Fitness Center. I'm talking about me and all my gold medals. 17 gold medals for acrobatics of all kinds. Oh, those were the days. Handsprings, flips, spins, more flips, jumps, swinging, all the moves. The mighty Gomboisa. You remember now? What would you say if I challenged you to a good old-fashioned race from here to the chandelier? Oh, you're right. But the race will help eliminate the sadness. Race to the chandelier. Get ready, old friend. 3, 2. You won. Oh, I'm devastated. I thought I was better than that. Here, take this pharmacy key. You've reminded me what it felt like to be young again. Thank you. Here's the key.
Watch out for Punky. That's me, Punky. Hey, Pete, why are you looking so small today? Sorry about that, Pete. This pounding headache makes my tongue feel confused.
Yikes. Looks like some brain matter. Ooh, a cauldron. Makes me feel like a witch. Should I drop this brain piece? Yikes. Looks like some brain matter. Should I drop this brain piece? Yikes. Looks like some brain matter. Should I drop this? Yikes. Looks like some brain. Should I drop? Ugh, this stuff smells like plastic mushrooms.
Do I smell smile serum? Gimme that! I've had a pounding headache all day. You rock! Here's your reward. A silver key.
Check it out! The silver key!
Puke face. Haha, just messing. I'm a nice guy now, and buff. The only hypoinflammatory disorder I have is in these muscles. Ha! Come over here and touch them. Full disclosure, they might feel a little fake because they are, well, implants. Thanks to Dr. Smile, I am now a new man. Would you like to hear my monologue about why health is so important? Okay, so when I had hypoinflammatory disorder, I never felt like myself. I felt like a fraud. I wasn't very nice to you, or anybody really, and I'm very sorry about all that. Yeah, I know, I was such a punk. You though, you were so cool. I envied you, man. You and Ren were just so perfect together, even through high school. So after everyone left for college, I decided I was gonna get it together. When you came back with Ren, you guys were engaged. I had lost all that hypoinflammatory weight and it didn't matter. But even still, I knew it was just good for me to be healthy. So I'm grateful that even though she never loved me, I loved her enough to love myself. You know? It was a strange feeling knowing how valuable I truly was because of my health. I was valuable because I was healthy. The mirror now told me I was valuable. So that's why I decided to get a few lifts in my pecs, thighs, calves, etc. And a couple injections here and there to make things pop, just so I could be happy, you know? 5 years and 22 surgeries later, I'm finally at peace with who I am. Look at me, I'm so appealing to the eye. We're visual creatures, so I'm visually valuable. I'm just happy I'm finally feeling like myself, you know? Although, I will say, I've been wondering, do you think my biceps seem a little small? I knew it. Better schedule another surgery with Dr. Smile. Then I'll know I'm worth it. Check out my awesome muscles. Here you go. Give them a squeeze. Ow, careful, pal. Now my arm is cramping. Can you hold this key for a sec? Yikes, that hurts.
Pete, there's something you should know.
Please come home. Something's not right.
I'm sorry, Pete, but I lied to you.
Dr. Smile smiled a smile wider than a mile. He drooled a hungry discharge. His pupils began to enlarge.
Pete, you made it to my feast. My children and I now have much to eat. That silly wren is just a doll. You're just in time for nightfall. See, you are just the appetizer. My children will ravage Red Wind after, and when we're done, we'll look and feel innocent, just like our goal.
reminded me of you. I'm sorry, Ren. I missed your call. I'm sorry that I wasn't there at all. Your song reminded me of when we were kids. Just me and Ren. And in this coma, high up above, my one true love whispers,
Wake up.
introduction. The video you see on the screen is a playthrough of the hit game Coma, released in 2000 and... when was it, 8 or 9? 2009. The game was created by Thomas Brush as an 18-year-old boy in the South area of the United States of America, of the world of United Peoples. This game was created using Flash and was 15 minutes long. It went viral and 8 million people played the game. Thomas Brush felt so good about himself that he decided to make games because he loved making this game and it made him famous. At least he thought it did, but really it didn't because it went viral. It doesn't really matter. It's just a Flash game. Thomas Brush decided to recreate this game and call it Once Upon a Coma. Technically, this game you just played was a sequel, but Thomas Brush decided he was gonna remake the entire thing. Thomas Brush utilized the Kickstarter community, which Kickstarter is really a community of wonderful, like-minded, generous individuals willing to support the game. The names you see on this screen are people who supported the game at an exponentially expensive rate. Thomas Brush was proud and excited and grateful of these people who supported this game. What you see on screen is an example of true ambition, of true enjoyment of the creative arts. In this game, it's a little bit different than the actual game. What? I'll speed it up, okay? Jeez, I'm crow, there's a lot to cover. Just hold on. In this game, you play as this little black thingy named Pete, and you explore the world around you. The current version of Once Upon a Coma is a little bit different than the actual original Coma. The character himself is no longer a black bean, but you'll notice that some of the side quests are the same. For example, collecting a hook or a needle of some kind to pop the boy caught in the well is something that is repeated in both games. Running across the field, seeing the flowers, seeing the grass, seeing the flags, seeing the sky, seeing the fireflies is all part of the experience for both versions of the game. Jumping on top of things that look quite like a male organ is also part of this experience. Now, as you can see right here, that we are stabbing Simeon and popping the well, and this actually takes you down below the earth. What you'll notice is when you actually drop down into the well area of the game, it is quite similar, except the name is different. The Silver Chute. You'll notice that the Silver Chute is guided by a light that you see swinging on this vine. When you decide to explore the world, you'll notice that it's a lot different than the Spadarian Well. The Spadarian Well was a complete remake, as was the game itself, so who cares? There is a snake here, and you'll notice that getting inside the snake's belly is considered part of this level, whereas in the new game, you don't quite get in the snake's belly, rather it is a boss battle. Now, upon re-examination, you'll notice that the placement of all of the levels, placement of the water, placement of the titles, placement of the colors, placement of the pixels. Everyone enjoys this game regardless of if it was changed, alright? It was changed. This game is different than the sequel. It's different than the reboot. So what I will say is Thomas Brush decided that the best thing to do, the best course of action would be to create a completely new game because he didn't want to piss off his fans. Running to the right here, you'll notice that the Shill Bend area is similar to the Neverwood Woods. Shieldbend is named differently, obviously, than Neverwood. The Neverwood title is completely different than Shieldbend. If you have a problem with it, you can go and, just take a breather. There are some interesting aspects to this version of the game that make me wonder if I actually made the I'm sorry, I'm speaking in first person here. There are some things that Thomas Brush considers that he probably should have put in the remake of the game, for example, this trampoline. But he didn't have time, and he's pissed now that he didn't do it. But this trampoline is actually one of the key hallmark features of the original Flash game. It's what made the game viral. It's what gave it 8 million views. And Thomas wishes that he could put it in the game, but now he knows that he didn't have the time at all. Jumping into the clouds is another experience that you just want to experience for yourself. Running in the clouds is something that's special, and Thomas wishes that he could put it in the remake. There's this creature in the sky, this fat, old lump of coal that you can talk to, and it's gone Boyce's mother. Perhaps in the future, if I add some DLC perhaps in the future, if Thomas adds DLC content, he will one day be able to add Gamboise's mother. Dropping down below, you can bounce extra high. Dropping down below, you can drop down. Dropping and jumping, listening to music, running to the left, looking at the boys hanging. Up the hill, just over the grate and out of the woods. Pete is exploring and exploring fun. Thomas liked to make this game he did. Now, as you'll notice, sometimes things in this game are incohesive and the story is not necessarily something you would enjoy, because it doesn't quite make sense. This is because Thomas created this game on his bedroom mattress when he was 18 years old in the middle of school, and he didn't quite have the budget or the time to create 100% cohesive storyline. This is why the remake is so important. Thomas Brush decided that it was important that the new remake game, would be much more exciting with a cohesive story. Putting the story together was a challenge because he wanted to ensure that the game would be repeated and similar to the other one, this one, but he also wanted to make sure that it stood on its own. Although there are plenty of things that are similar about this game, for example, the characters of Gamboisa, John, and Pete, there is plenty that is new that allows the story to grow and flourish into a story about childhood. This game, not necessarily, is about childhood. Now, as you can see, we are coming up on the ending of the game. You'll notice there is very little boss fight. There is actually no action. There is nothing that you'll see in this game that is remotely similar to the new game, and that's because Thomas couldn't take it. He couldn't handle the fact that this game made no sense. He couldn't handle the fact that he was remaking a 10-year-old game. He's different. He's new. He's not the same. I'm a different person. I am not who you thought I was. Everybody keeps telling me to make the game the way it was, but it's not. I'm in charge. This is an Atmos Games production. The video you see on the screen is a playthrough of the hit game Coma.